I'm Ryan Shea.
And I'm Rebecca Vargas. We let you know of an alleged robbery on Southeastern University's campus via our Twitter account. According to the emergency alert sent out by their campus to their students, the campus was to stay on lockdown late Saturday night. Allegedly, 2 armed men entered the campus and robbed 2 students. Lakeland police responded and the situation was under control. The campus resumed regular activity.
Well, it's time to take a look at the weather for the week. On Tuesday, we're going to have a high of 80. You're going to see high of 80s through the rest of the week. But when we get into Friday, it's going to be starting to get cooler. And we're going to see on Thursday that there's going to be partly cloudy skies. And then the isolated thunderstorms are going to move into Friday. And for the weekend, we're going to have highs of 70s all across the board into Cocoa and Clearwater Beach. Lakeland and Orlando, going to be a high of 69. So it's going to get a lot cooler throughout the week. Well, a Lakeland party turns deadly after one man is accused of beating another to death. The Ledger is reporting that a 27-year-old Polk County man was arrested on a second-degree murder charge. The medical examiner concluded that the man did die from bleeding to his brain. Police say that this attack was not self-defense.
The strip of highway on I-75 in Gainesville has reopened after the deadly 10-car pileup. Jennifer Browning has the full update. Jennifer?
Northbound I-75 near Gainesville finally reopened Sunday evening after a major string of crashes happened due to a man-made wildfire that morning on Paynes Prairie. Due to the visibility impairments that caused the wildfire, a string of about 20 vehicles northbound and southbound crashed. Included in the accident were 2 semi-trailers that were still on fire at 9 a.m. The roads were still closed earlier that morning due to all the smoke, but conditions improved to the point where the highway was reopened. This series of crashes were fatal, resulting in at least 10 deaths. 6 people were admitted to the trauma center, and 12 people were being treated at the emergency room at Shands at the University of Florida. The cars hit each other so hard that they appeared to have become stacked on top of one another. Alachua County Sheriff Sadie Darnell commented on the traumatic situation that she was in a very hard position. She commented that in the midst of the traffic, hearing the crashes, hearing the explosions, and the people screaming and calling for help, and not being able to get to them was a traumatic experience. Looking back and assessing the situation, investigators understood that it was likely visibility was fine until they hit the wall of smoke and fog. Drivers can learn that despite deceiving weather conditions, to always be cautious and on your guard while driving. For 96 News, this is Jennifer Browning.
Thanks, Jennifer. Well, Matthew Hall has a story about the #1 causes of these pileups in the U.S. Matthew?
In a recent study conducted by the National Highway and Traffic Safety Administration, the number of people texting while driving continues to increase, even though more laws and bans have been created to prevent this. About half of Americans between the ages of 21 and 24 have admitted to sending a text or email while behind the wheel. An estimated 3,092 deaths in crashes were attributed to distracted driving in 2010. New York Representative Carolyn McCarthy is pushing for a national ban on texting while driving. Researchers think a national ban and stiffer penalties will discourage this behavior. Reporting for 96 News, I'm Matthew Hall.
Thanks, Matt. Well, the Academy Awards are coming up,
They are.
Rebecca, I'm dying to know, what movie are you looking forward to see win?
I am really excited for The Help. I absolutely loved it, and I just really think
movie.
it should win. It really should win. It's a tearjerker. It's an incredible story. So I hope it wins.
We'll see what happens. But
I know.
Victoria Garcia has the latest on what you can expect from the award show this year. Victoria?
Well, it's award season again in Hollywood, and this year's movie nominees have not been a disappointment. Movies such as The Artist, The Descendants, and The Help have been sweeping the awards at the Golden Globes and the Screen Actors Guild Awards. The Artist, though, is one movie to watch as the Academy Awards comes close. With 10 nominations, including Best Motion Picture, Best Actor, and Best Score, it is predicted to sweep the Oscars. The Help and The Descendants are also competing against The Artist for Best Motion Picture. This past week, Michel Hazanavicius won Best Director for The Artist at the Directors Guild Awards. This awards season has been recognizing some fresh new faces like actresses Viola Davis, Octavia Spencer, Berenice Bichot, and French actor Jean Dujardin. Keep an eye out for the Academy Awards on February 26. For 96 News, I'm Victoria Garcia.
The Kardashians are showing off some skin. The world-famous sisters went topless to promote their Kardashian collection, a denim line. But the Kardashians aren't the only ones with a thought that sex sells. David Beckham will be appearing in a Super Bowl ad nearly naked, according to E! News. I guess we'll just have to wait to see the game day to see how much the networks are willing to show.
Well, the femme fatale is at it again. Reigning pop queen Britney Spears is suing her ex-manager Sam Lutfi for wrongful retention of her drug test results back in 2007. The results were sealed by the courts, but Lutfi wants to use it in an upcoming trial. Spears' estate is trying their hardest to make sure that that doesn't happen. They don't want jurors to see this information. Aside from the legal troubles with Lutfi, Britney is recently engaged to her boyfriend Jason Trawick. A date has not been set for their wedding just yet. Well, that's all the time we have left here for today.
Well, keep it on 96 News for the latest in breaking news, weather, and sports.
Have a great week, everyone.